going to do about it? Oh, hello, sorry. I was having a halfway conversation with my insane self. Never do things like that. People look at you rather strangely. Anyway, back to the serious task at hand and nice announcement of a train. Here I am doing a Maddog preview of classic TV on the new series Preacher Season 2, Episode 1. It's alright. I mean, compared to the original story where they were pursuing why he was able to do what it's basically a lowdown. It's a preacher man, he was a criminal, he went under the moves as a preacher, then took it on seriously, and then he decided to, then he got a meteorite contaminate his mind, giving him special powers. The powers to be which he can do is control a person's thoughts and actions. So using this in mind, after an incredible journey trying to discover his ability to do this, what he's doing, he's still a criminal, but now on season 2 it's deeper and darker than season 1. For those who haven't watched the Preacher series, I would say, yeah, give it a look, check it out and have your take on it yourself. And it's not bad, but in this episode he's now looking for God. Would you believe? God he's looking for. Yes, I know, it's not religion though, it's because he still can control powers. But during the time he's doing this, he's getting pursued by what would appear to be an angel hunter, which he's a very tall guy. I wouldn't want to argue with him in the middle of the street. If I saw him, I'd run the other way. Because he can't speak very well, the bad angel hunter. And what he does do is people who don't respond, he'll kill them. Either way, they don't help. He asks, "You seen Preacher? Looking for Preacher." That's what you hear him say throughout the times he's interrogating a person who happens to have seen the Preacher that's wiped their mind from seeing that Preacher. And of course, when he goes to these people where the Preacher was, and his band of vampire and his lady bit, so you got him, a vampire and a lady bit, on the run hunting for God, because God has taken a step out. So he's now hunting for God with his band of other followers, if you may, a lady and a vampire. The vampire's a funny character though, but it is darker. You'll see him do things that you wouldn't expect. You see more graphical intent. Like the last scene that I recall, which stands out, is interrogating an old guy. And the old guy did see the Preacher, but because the Preacher wiped his mind, and you have not seen everybody, and he reads them into their mind, and that's what they think. So they're invisible to him. And of course, when the angel hunter came, he pulled out the tongue of this guy. Yeah, very dark, very deep, and very incredibly long. So the challenge now is on next review, if I do, will probably be episode 3 on this particular subject, next to the STD one that I often do, which I'm not due for another two shows yet. Other than that, Preacher Season 2, Episode 1. It's not bad, recommend it. If you're not too worried about content in some areas, it should be fine and up your street. It is a very good show, it's well done, pretty much fairly good directed this time, slightly different to the previous director, I would say. But that's my opinion. Until then, or next time, take care of yourselves, be lucky. This is Maddog, having a review on classic TV of Preacher Season 2, Episode 1. Till then, or not, take care of yourselves, be safe, and be lucky. Bye.